There are plenty of games people play during December to get into the spirit of things. You've got the classics, Dead Rising 4 if you want to spend the holidays with the undead, Spider-Man Miles Morales if you enjoy New York Christmas but hate stable frame rates. Or you could just load up Animal Crossing and pretend that paying off a raccoon's mortgage is festive. But none of these games ever scratch the frozen crime-riddled surface of Batman Arkham Origins, the greatest Christmas game ever made. And no, I'm not saying that ironically. I'm not saying it because snow looks cool on Batman's suit. I'm saying it because Origins open world feels like December. In your soul, your bones, in that seasonal depression that activates on December 1st. The moment you drop into Gotham, it's like Santa got jumped in the alley. Snow is falling constantly, lights flicker on every rooftop, and billboards are plastered with holiday ads nobody seems happy about. It's Christmas, but the kind where you're one bad day away from committing tax fraud. And the art direction nails that aspect. It's not Hallmark movie Christmas, it's the city so cold even your emotions freeze kind of Christmas. Which honestly is the more accurate version. The game does something no other Arkham entry manages. It captures stillness. Origins' Gotham isn't bustling like Arkham Knight. It's not full of riots and protests like Arkham City. It's empty, snowy and quiet, which somehow makes it more immersive. Gotham looks like everyone stayed home for the holidays, but criminals didn't get the memo. You can hear distant sirens bounce off the skyscrapers, interrupted only by the crunch of snow under Batman's boots. It feels like 2 AM on Christmas Eve, when the world pauses for a few hours. Except Batman's out here punching a man through an ornament display. The city is alive by being dead. And every criminal you encounter is wearing Christmas scarves, puffy jackets and holiday beanies, with boots full of fur that definitely came from a wet dog. And when you glide over them, they're yelling things like, "Screw Christmas, why does it have to snow all night?" And my personal favourite, "I ain't get paid enough for this." And nothing feels more authentically seasonal than grown men complaining about the weather. Origins accidentally captured the real human experience of late December, better than any cozy indie ever could. And this is where the open world absolutely belts out a Christmas aria. Every store window has decorations, giant illuminated wreaths hang over bridges, trees are wrapped with lights, and the GCPD is decked out like the world's least effective mall Santa security booth. Even the crime scenes feel seasonal. You're standing over a corpse, thinking, yeah, this is tragic, but that string of lights behind the body really slaps. Origins is the best glide in the City trilogy. It has long streets, wide rooftops, tall buildings placed perfectly for momentum, snow particles that react to movement, and fog and moonlight that makes every angle screenshot worthy. You don't fast travel in this game because the world itself is a reward. It feels like walking home from a late night December shift, tired, freezing, and spiritually hollow, but somehow peaceful. And except you're Batman. So instead of going home, you beat at 14 men outside a jewelry store, and then brood on a gargoyle for 30 minutes like it's therapy. A lot of the games shove the holiday theme directly down your throat like a candy cane wood chipper. Arkham Origins doesn't. It just lets the holiday exist. Christmas happens around the story, not through it. It's in the decorations, radio chatter, police dialogue, calendar references, and Bruce's empty manner that looks like he actively avoids holiday cheer. It makes Gotham feel lived in, not dressed up. This quiet backdrop actually gives the main narrative more weight. This story isn't just Batman versus assassins, it's Batman's loneliest Christmas. Everyone else is with family. Bruce is fist fighting 8 contract killers in the freezing wind. That's peak holiday spirit. Electrocutioner? A present that breaks instantly. Deathstroke? Fighting your disappointed uncle after he's had one too many ciders. Killer Croc? Your cousin who shows up to Christmas lunch absolutely roided out. Firefly? The guy who insists on doing fireworks at 2 AM. Every boss is a different flavour of Christmas chaos, and they are all iconic. Walking into the GCPD building during Christmas is a masterpiece. You've got red and green lights, tinsel, officers arguing about spending the holidays at work, and a vibe so authentic you can practically smell cold coffee and unpaid overtime. Gotham's police hate working on Christmas, and honestly, they're right. Even the PA system is roasting people. It's the most human of the Arkham world has ever felt. Not physical warmth, the game looks cold enough to make a penguin shiver, but emotional warmth. Little details like carolers heard faintly in alleys, civilians talking about last-minute gifts, police joking about Secret Santa, and Christmas music warped by cheap speakers in rundown shops. It's Gotham at its most relatable. Everyone is exhausted, freezing, and annoyed, just like real December. Detective mode in the snow is criminally underrated. The blue filter, mixed with the white snowfall, turns every scene into a noir Christmas postcard, drawn by someone with both talent and unresolved trauma. Tracking blood trails in the snow is genuinely one of the coolest visuals in the Arkham series. This is a crime game that accidentally becomes the prettiest holiday screensaver ever made. You can play Origins in July, but that's just like watching a Christmas movie while sweating over an electric fan. It works, but your body knows something is wrong. December hits different because the real weather matches Gotham. The nights are longer, your brain is in holiday mode, and you're emotionally vulnerable, and the soundtrack exploits it. Origins becomes a reflective December ritual, a kind of seasonal therapy. You're not just playing Batman, you're sharing his cold, isolated Christmas, and it's beautiful. So finally, Arkham Origins is the greatest Christmas game ever made, not because it's festive, but because it's honest about what December actually feels like. Cold, quiet, bleak, and lonely. But it's still filled with small pockets of beauty, lights, snow, music, fighting to warm the darkness. And in that world, you are Batman. You're the force that brings light into the cold. It's a Christmas game built not on Santa hats, but on atmosphere and emotional truth. And that's why every December, I boot it up again. Glide into that snowy Gotham, and beat the absolute joy of the season into 30 different men wearing puffer jackets. That's about it for today, guys. I'll see you on the next one.